Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today I'm taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E. This particular Mach-E is a premium all-wheel drive model and it's finished in cyber orange metallic. Now we're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular Mach-E here, and then we'll hop into the interior. Now this is a fully electric SUV, as there is no gas. It's a full electric SUV, and this was actually Ford's first full electric vehicle that they've ever made. So this is the first one here, and we're going to take a quick walk again. We'll start with the front end of the Mach-E, where we do have a nice LED projector headlight right there, and the premium model does include the parking sensors that do run along the bottom of the bumper there. There's also a front view camera system, kind of poked just underneath of the hood lip there. Now we'll come around to the side. The premium also has the black wheel lip moldings, so it's a nice kind of dark finish. We also have a 19-inch machined aluminum wheel. It's wrapped in a 225/55 all-season tire. And here is the charge port door, so we can easily just push that open. Now we'll open up the charge port. There's a little status indicator here that will just kind of show you the status of the charge. A little Easter egg there on the inside of the cover, and this does have the fast charging capability. Nice blacked out mirror caps, which does feature the turn signal as well as a side view camera. The Mach-E has more of a coupe kind of design where the roof is actually painted partially black, just to kind of give it a nice sleek design there. And then we do have some rear parking sensors that also run along the bottom of the bumper, and then you see those black finish does carry to the back here as well. Nice rear view camera system with the Pony logo. And now we'll take a look quickly at the front trunk area. So we actually have a tab right here that we can pull twice to open up the front trunk, and then we can easily just lift this open, and it is on struts. So again, this is a fully electric vehicle, so there is no gas engine up here, and well, Ford used the extra space for additional storage, so that you have a nice weather-tight storage up here. And again, this is all additional storage you wouldn't find in a gas vehicle, so a nice addition up here. There's a couple things that you have your windshield fluid up here, and there's some more mechanical stuff kind of hidden underneath of those covers. And now we'll take a look into the interior. Now the Mach-E does use a little bit of an untraditional door handle kind of situation. There is an electronic release right here that we push, and that will kind of pop the door open, and then we can easily just use this little handle and then swing the door open just like that. Now we'll take a look into the interior. Now this uses a Active X seating material, which is sort of like a nice synthetic leather, a nice vegan alternative to a leather seat. It's a very, very soft, very high quality, and Ford really did a great job with the design here. We have some nice white accent stitching, and of course they are fully power operated. Your seats are power, and they're heated as well, so again, they're very, very comfortable. Nice looking seat here with the premium model. And even on the door panel, just beautifully, beautifully designed here. Again, nice stitching, of course power controls for everything. There's also three-way memory right there, and the premium includes the Bang & Olufsen sound system, so we do have a nice speaker grille finish right there. Mustang door sill plate, which is covered just right now for just so it doesn't get scratched up. You have some headlight controls over here. But now we'll step inside, take a look at the key fob. This is a keyless fob, and it does have the rear trunk release on there. And push button start. So then this is the premium model with the standard range battery, and it is the all-wheel drive version. So currently we have 342 kilometers of range at 100% capacity. So this is your higher end range that you will see. Now it will change based on weather conditions and how you drive. Just like a gas vehicle, of course, how you drive will determine how far you can go. But again, this is your standard range battery, so that's nice there. But we'll move on to the steering wheel. This is heated as well on the premium model. Here you have the Blue Cruise system, so you do have Blue Cruise included. And there are actually little sensors right here which you can see blinking. Now they don't actually blink in real life, that's just because of the camera here, but they are actually watching your eyes as you're driving to make sure you're still paying attention. Blue Cruise is a hands-free driving system, so you don't actually have to touch the steering wheel at all. So it's nice to use on highway use or longer road trips. So that's a nice addition to this particular one here. And on top of that, this has adaptive cruise control. You have lane centering, a bunch of driver assistance features. that Ford includes as standard equipment on the premium model. So that's nice. And then on the right side right here, we have some kind of multimedia controls. I'll move into the middle, this large screen right here, taking up quite a bit of real estate on the dash. This is the Sync 4A. It's actually 15.5 inch from corner to corner, so it's a nice size. It's very, very high resolution. Ford really did a great job with this screen, and it was actually recently updated. It's nice about the Mach-E that it uses Ford's Power Up over-the-air updates. So over time, Ford will release updates just like you would on your cell phone. You can update your vehicle, and it will, constantly get better and better. So that's a nice addition, nice thing with Ford vehicles as well. On top, you have your home button, and this will pull up a lot of your menus. So your radio, phone, navigation. There's also wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Lots of different stuff here. And you have little games over here as well. Ford actually engineered or made games for the Mach-E, and it's pretty cool. So you can, if you have some downtime, you have some something to do right there. And then your next button, this will be some of your controls and your settings. And you have a lot of controls. You have different drive modes right there. You have one pedal drive. And then your last one is the 360 camera system, and you can pull that up and cycle through a couple of different views right there. And then kind of clicking off of that. So this is kind of your main page here, and up top they have the radio, and then you have some presets, and then down here you have what I like to call like a hotkey. So you have kind of a bunch of different hotkeys down here, and depending on which one you click, it will kind of replace itself with the one that you've previously just used. So we were just in audio, and I clicked navigation, so now we're in navigation, and then it'll kind of just put the audio back to where it was before. So it's everything what you recently used. It's kind of just down there and easy to use there. So this is your navigation, built-in navigation. It's pinch to zoom, just like you would on, again, your cell phone. So very easy to use there. And then the bottom section of the screen is designated to the climate control. Now it is dual zone, so you have dual zone climate control, and then the heated seat as well. So you have your heated seat controls, and you can use this dial here in the middle to kind of control that. And it also changes kind of what it does based on what menu you're in. So I just changed the heated seats, but now I click fan speed, and now it adjusts this fan speed. So it kind of changes based on what you're actually controlling. And then we'll move off the screen here. You have a wireless charger down here, which is definitely nice. And there are some various USB connectors down there. Lots of storage, of course. You got some cup holders. There is also a nice glove box right here as well. And here's the transmission selector. Got electronic parking brake with a console right here as well. Now the Mach-E has a fixed panoramic roof, so it does not open. It's a fixed roof, but it is nicely tinted, so there's no issue with heat or the sun or anything like that. So that's a nice addition here. And for the back door, it's similar to the way the front works. You have that electronic release, but there is no handle here. You're actually meant to just grab the inside of the door and then swing it open. There is some padding here just so you don't scratch the inside of the door, but that's just like that. Just very easy to get used to. And just like the front, have the Active X seats back here with the nice white accent stitching. And there's also a center armrest, which does flip down there to access some cup holders. Now, what's also nice about electric vehicles, and the Mach-E in specific, is actually the rear floor. So it is completely flat, whereas your traditional gas vehicle would have sort of like a center hump here in the middle for the transmission, but the Mach-E doesn't really have a traditional transmission. So Ford did include a completely flat floor. So if you happen to be stuck in the middle seat, you get a little bit more comfort back here. So that's definitely a nice thing on the Mach-E. You got some USB connectors, of course, keep everything charged up, and a nice view of that panoramic fixed roof. Lastly, we will take a look into the trunk area. So it is power operated again. You can use that key fob or the button inside. This one does have a cargo protector right here, so if you happen to have some valuables in the back, of course you don't have to worry about that at all. There is some carpeted floor mats back here for all the seats, and there even is some additional storage here underneath with the Fix-A-Flat kit as well as the mobile charger. So if you're interested in this particular 2023 Mach-E, it is for sale here at MacPhee Ford. You can give us a call or visit us at MacPheeFord.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.